Hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another section on one mark solution. So here we are discussing another case-based question from chapter 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plants of class 12 biology. Now look at this presentation. Pollen grains are generally spherical, measuring about 25 to 50 micrometers in diameter. It has a prominent two-layered wall. Hard outer layer called the exine is made up of sporopollenin, which is one of the most resistant organic material known. It is the most resistant organic material known. It can withstand high temperature and strong acid and alkali. No enzyme can degrade sporopollenin so far known. Pollen grain exine has a prominent aperture called the germ pore. Where sporopollenin is absent. Pollen grains are well preserved as fossil because of the presence of sporopollenin. So this is a typical case condition of the pollen grain, and explain all about the nature of pollen grains, the structure of pollen grains. It has got a two-layer exine and intine. The exine part is made up of a sporopollenin and all. So understand this cases thoroughly and connect it with the relevant topic. Okay, and after that, just to check for the questions. So now the first question. Okay, wait, second part. It is spindle shaped. The next half of the case is, it is spindle shaped with a dense cytoplasm and a nucleus. In over 60% of angiosperms, pollen grains are shed at a two-celled stage. That is, vegetative cell and a generative cell stage. That is the two-celled stage, vegetative cell and a generative cell. In the remaining species, the generative cell divides mitotically to give rise to two male gametes. Okay, so before pollen grains are shed. So that is in the three-celled stage. That is around 60% of angiosperms shed at two-celled stage. Remaining 40% of species shed their pollen grains at a three-celled stage. So here, which cell is undergoing division? The generative cell. They are smaller cells. These generative cells are undergoing mitotic division. So what type of division takes place? Mitotic division takes place to give rise to two male gametes. Okay, pollen grains of many species cause severe allergies and bronchial afflictions. In some people, often lead to chronic respiratory disorders like asthma, bronchitis, etc. It may be mentioned that Parthenium, the other name of Parthenium is carrot grass. Okay, Parthenium or carrot grass that came into India as a contaminant with imported wheat has become ubiquitous in occurrence and cause pollen allergies. So here it explains the demerits of pollen. See, pollen grains are minute, they are so small, microscopic, and they are released in air. So many pollen grains are problematic in the sense that causes several health issues, like it causes allergies, respiratory problems, and all. So examples are also provided here as Parthenium, carrot grass, and all. So this is the case. It's a very little lengthy case. So here we studied the structure. We discussed about the structure as well as the cell, that coat, exine, intine, as well as the division. Now let us look the questions. So the first question is, chronic respiratory disorders may be caused by chronic respiratory disorders. Respiratory disorders may be caused. Out of this option, the correct answer is pollen grains, because leaves, flowers, weeds are larger, whereas pollen grains are minute, so they can easily enter into our respiratory system through nose. Okay, so the right answer is pollen grain. Next question, the exine of pollen grain is one of the most resistant material known. And what is that called as what? Cellulose-pectin, intine, Parthenium, sporopollenin. So the correct answer is what? Sporopollenin. It's a very important part. Okay. So definitely question will come from this part. Then the next question, pollen tube is formed by the continuous layer called as what? Which forms the continuous layer? See, the pollen grain is spherical in structure, and outside you can see intine and outside exine. Exines are present, and inner layer is what? Intine is that forms the continuous layer. Answer is intine. What are the options? Exine, intine, male gamete, vegetative cell. Vegetative cell is a bigger cell. Male gametes are seen in the generative cell undergo division to form male gamete, and intine is the innermost layer, and that forms the continuous layer. In exine is the outer hard layer, and they are discontinuous because of the formation of that germ pore. Next question, two male gametes are formed by the mitotic division of the dash. Vegetative cell, generative cell, pollen grains, none of the above. Two male gametes are formed by the mitotic division of what? Generative cell. It's clearly explained in the case itself. So if you read case study properly, you will get the answers also. And next is an assertion reason type question. So here the assertion, Parthenium came to India as a contaminant of imported wheat. Reason, it is ubiquitous and causes allergy. See, what do you think the correct answer? Here in this case, both option A, that is assertion and reason are true, isn't it? It is clearly explained in case. Parthenium came to India, Parthenium or carrot grass. It caused severe allergies, and that came into India as a contaminant of imported wheat. Along with the imported wheat, this Parthenium grass also gets introduced into India, and it causes allergy and ubiquitous. Both the statements are true, but the reason is not absolutely related to that assertion. So option D is the right answer. Thank you so much for watching, and watch one mark solution for getting more such questions in different subjects. Thank you.